It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Utah Jazz against the New Orleans Pelicans at Smoothie King Center. Well, for New Orleans, this is their odds so far this season. Last year, they had a winning record against them, going 2-1. Fellas, it is quite clear that Anthony Davis is one of the best players in the league with his contract done and his stardom. Should New Orleans be feeling the pressure to go deep in the playoffs, Shaq?
Well, I don't know what team he's going to be with, but any team with Anthony Davis should be, at very least, a playoff team, Ernie. Winning will keep him happy and up the chances he stays in New Orleans for the long haul, but
what's up?
What's up, man? Good to see you.
How's the family? Cece good?
Yeah, she's good. They're all good. Nice knowing you have family to have your back all the time.
For sure. Got to keep that support system in place. Makes a big difference over a long season. Good luck tonight, man.
Thanks, man. Hey, you know we're taking this one, right?
Not a chance, freak.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. The New Orleans Pelicans preparing to defend home court in this Western Conference battle. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season. And last year, they were able to take the edge in the series thanks to some clutch play.
The game is the first of a three-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round one.
And, Greg, the first time you face a team in the season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage. Demonstrate you're better, and that could make it easier down the road.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Taking a look at the Jazz. Favors and Gobert, the shot-blocking duo inside. Exum and Burks, their backcourt, and it's Banks in at the 3 slot. New Orleans on D. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And it wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't. Execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense, or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
Now here's Anderson. Great D that time from Favors. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Alvin Gentry. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup, their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. And as Doris provided the details, guys, the way they plan to attack defensively will be key early on, won't it?
Absolutely. And if that's the strategy, they've got to be full of energy, full intensity right off the bat.
And that's a real pillar to any successful defense when you talk about intensity. I mean, you can't go half-heartedly or halfway.
Gordon's checked in for Tyreke Evans. Davis setting the pick for Gordon. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Utah here with the ball. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And what got them that win was the remarkable success they had from the floor. I mean, just a tremendous shooting performance all the way around.
Hey, you can't expect that kind of shooting to happen all the time on a nightly basis. But when it does, boy, does it feel good and look good.
Banks, no good. The Pelicans have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And Holiday, here we go. Deep two from Anderson. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
And Favors kicks to Banks. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Outside Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From about 19 feet. No good off the front iron.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Banks against Anderson. Banks kicks to Exum. And he lays it straight in. Exum's got his first points of the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Outside Holiday. There's the pass to Anderson. He kicks to Davis. And stolen by Banks. In transition, here come the Jazz. Got it. Nice one there from Exum.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep. You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here's Burks. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Toronto. Banks dishes to Burks. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Burks has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans Dream Team.
As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the leading defenses. The Jazz, number 1.
They do it in all defensive categories. The one we're talking about here is points allowed per game, but they're able to do that because they control the pace. They don't let teams do what they want to do. They keep the opponents uncomfortable.
Anderson against Banks. They set the pick. Dishes it to Holiday. Anderson passes to Holiday. That's good.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Utah.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy baskets.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Now here's Banks. He had 25 points in the win against Toronto.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Davis setting the pick for Holiday. Banks with a rebound.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Exum kicks to Banks, and that comes off the assist by Exum. 9 points for Freak.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here is Holiday. 17 points for him last game against the Celtics in Boston.
And also defensively, he was really aggressive. I mean, matter of fact, he had 4 steals over the course of that game.
Utah leading by 10. Exum kicks to Gobert. Now here's Burks, defended by Gordon. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
We're not too far along in the basketball season right now, so let's see how the Jazz have done so far in the league stats. First in shooting percentage, first in fewest turnovers per game, and they're number 1 in opponent scoring. They don't allow teams to get into a rhythm offensively, and thus they're able to hold those points down.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Asik. Cunningham comes in for Anderson. And it's Chalmers in for Drew Holiday. Utah's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Banks inside. Cunningham's there. They set the pick. Burke dishes to Banks. For 3, Hayward. Pelicans pull it in.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Here is Cunningham. Davis. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one. The Jazz making a switch here. Utah leading. The shot-blocking pair of Davis and Asik inside. Tyreke Evans out there with Chalmers. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Burke, the pass to Gobert. Hood. And that one's on target from the wing. Hood's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Jazz. And Chalmers kicks to Davis. Anderson dishes to Chalmers. Davis setting the pick for Chalmers. And it's Davis at the elbow. Good, and it's Chalmers with the assist that time. And that's now 6 points for Davis.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
The shot's good from Evans. Evans has got the game tied up here for the Pelicans.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors delivered quite a performance. He finished with 25 points, and we saw him moving the ball around on offense as well as hauling in the rebounds. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Drew Holiday is checked in for New Orleans. Utah also making some changes. Alec Burks checked in for Hood, and it's Dante Exum in for Trey Burke. Outside Holiday. The shot by Evans, nobody around. Evans can't get that one to fall. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Kicks to Banks. There's the feed to Burks. Exum with a wide open look. The Jazz with another miss. The Pelicans trail. Outside Holiday. Pass to Anderson. Back to Holiday. This one for 3. No luck. And Utah the other way now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Exum passes to Banks. Now here's Exum, guarded by Holiday. Exum's shot is off.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Here's Holiday. Davis has the open look. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
Offensively, He can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Now here's Gobert. 9 points last game. Here's Banks. Knocks down the 3-ball. Banks has got 14 points. Pelicans trail by 3. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's Holiday. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Now, here's Exum. Right side Banks. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling. On the lead with the dunk like that.
The Pelicans call time.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. Force him to issue too much.
Anderson with the ball. Now guarded by Banks. All sorts of time. Anderson can't get that one to fall.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And Gobert kicks to Exum. Gobert the screen. Passes it to Burks. 6 on the shot clock. Banks dishes to Burks. No good from outside. Pelicans trail by 5. And Holiday kicks to Ashik. Pass to Davis. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Davis has it going on tonight. He has 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Derek Favors checked in for the Jazz.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
It's Banks with the drive. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Outside Holiday. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Good on the shot. Davis has got 12 in the game.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Here's Banks. It's stolen by Davis. Right side Holiday. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Anderson's shot is off. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Favors kicks to Burks. Favors with a screen on Evans. Gobert the screen. It's Banks with the drive. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Evans. And oh, here we go, Evans. No one back. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Evans has got 4 points in the quarter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now here's Favors. 17 points for him last game against Toronto.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev, and that also was a factor. No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Holiday after Dante Exum's bucket. The kick out to Anderson. Anderson can't get that one to fall.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And that one's good. And it's a 3-point Utah lead.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Holiday with the three, and he gets it to go. Holiday's got 6 points.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Alexis. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. New Orleans on top, leading by just 1. And now we'll send it down to Doris.
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony Davis. And Anthony, based on how the game has been going so far, what's your attitude going to be when you come out to play the second half?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
Anthony.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Favors and Gobert, the shot-blocking duo inside. Exum and Burks, their backcourt, and it's Banks and it's small forward. Davis setting the pick for Holiday. Burks pulls it in. Utah's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Outside Banks. He dishes it to Exum. From deep. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Here's Evans. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Banks passes to Exum. Holiday against Banks. To the wing right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Outside Holiday. Feeds it to Usher. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Moving it up. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here. Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Clutch. He's got 21 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
And it's Evans missing.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now, here's Exum. He's covered closely. Here's Burks. And Utah, another 3.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through clutch. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Cav, it'll be interesting.
Thanks again, Doris. There's the dish to Exum. Back to Banks. He tries for three, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got 4 assists in the game.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Down low, Anderson dishes to Asha. Evans outside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
First to the free throw line for him tonight.
Check out the game for Evan. He has 9 points and 1 steal as well.
And if I had to pick what he's done best today, I'd probably lean towards the offensive performance.
Well, just to be a contrarian, I'm going to go to the other side because he's been just as impressive, I think, at the defensive end.
And now it's Burks running. He can go all the way.
What a great start to the second half. They still haven't missed a field goal.
Pelicans trail by 12. And Holiday kicks to Evans. Now the pass to Holiday. Davis setting the pick for Holiday. This one for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Banks has got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Burks, covered by Evans. Gobert with a screen on Evans, and Tyreke Evans is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Outside Banks. He feeds it to Gobert. Outside Favors. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Burks. And Utah again with the bucket.
This is a nice 3rd quarter surge here. They've got it going right now.
And a perfect time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half here.
Holiday, the pass to Davis. He kicks it to Evans. Over to the wing. A 3 from Anderson. No luck. So Utah will take it the other way.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Banks dishes to Exum. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Oh, he misses the dunk.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-overs. You got to finish the job.
And oh, here we go. Burks got it.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
Such a strong finisher on the... Fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And Gobert kicks to Favors. Offensive rebound. Another shot. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots.
Mind the lane.
Favors checked in for Utah. Clutch comes in for Withey. Utah leading by 10. And Davis sends it back. 34 seconds left to play here in the third. Now here's Gordon, guarded closely. Dishes to Ajinça. Here's Davis. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Davis has got 17 now.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
They set the pick. Back to Chalmers. Got it up. And, oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Important three to cut it to single digits. It's still within reach. They've got to pick up the intensity in the final quarter.
The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Davis and Asik in the middle. Holiday and Evans comprise the backcourt. And it's Anderson in at the three, the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And Hayward gets it to go.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Pelicans trail by 10. Evans kicks to Davis. Asik with a screen on Hayward. Davis, the pass to Anderson. Back to Davis. Anderson outside. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Holiday. That one off the back iron and out.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
Banks against Anderson. And there's the 3-second violation. Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Screen by Asik. Kicks it to Evans. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 6 assists in the game. Outside Favors. Now Exum. The feed now to Favors. And he banks in the layup. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Holiday dishes to Evans. Pass to Asik. Feeds to Holiday. The three. And another three for New Orleans.
And he had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Utah leading by 7. The shot's good from Banks. Banks has got 31 points.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Evans can't get that one to fall.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Banks kicks to Exum. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gobert. The shot is off. Great D that time from Davis. Pelicans trail by 9. Anderson outside. Pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. And Asik kicks to Evans. Baseline try. Good for basket number 6 for him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Utah leading by 7. Exum kicks to Burks. Favors with a screen on Evans. Banks, terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Banks has got 4 points in the quarter. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And Asha kicks to Holiday. Davis sets a screen. Holiday goes in. Rebound, Utah. Banks has got 7 rebounds in the game. Burks kicks to Exum. Gobert with a screen for Exum. Off target from three-point range. Pelicans trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And here's Anderson for 3. Favors with the rebound. Favors got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Back to Banks. Wide open. And he gets the bucket. And it's an 11-point Jazz lead.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Evans kicks to Davis. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
At the line for your Pelicans.
First one falls for him.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Both shots good from a strike. Jazz leading by 9. Pass to Favors. He dishes it to Burks. Favors with the screen on Evans. Favors with the screen. 5 on the clock. Here's Banks. The rebound by Holiday. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Anderson. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Nice ball movement by Utah. It's Banks with the drive. Out to the right wing. Evans with the steal. Outside Holiday. Davis sets a screen. It's Evans on the wing. Here's Anderson. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. That free throw good from Anderson. So it's the Jazz now. Banks with the ball. Down low. Here's Gobert. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Jazz lead by 8. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Now here is Holiday. Defense right on him. Here's Evans. And the layup falls. Evans has got 11 points here in just the second half.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Now the dish to Burks. The pass to Banks. Burks in the corner. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Evans with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. Davis kicks to Holiday. Deep 2 from Anderson. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Anderson's got 5 points now this quarter. Jazz leading by 6. Dishes to Favors. Outside Banks. Back to Favors. There's a screen. Up off the screen. Offers off the pick and hammers it home.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Patience. Patience.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Is leading to long rebounds.
And so it's Utah who strike by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, tonight you factored into this game with both your scoring and your passing. How big a factor was ball movement in this win?
Oh, it was huge, no doubt. I mean, we know we're at our best when we keep the defense constantly in motion. We do that by moving the ball around. If we don't do that, we don't win games like this.
You earned every bit of this win. Congratulations. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
Well, just look at his assists. I mean, that tells the story for the game right there. He was seeing the court so well, always seemed to make the right decision. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.